So, hello everybody. This is the second papers video of PYQ's LUMA semester 1. Right. We have discussed of paper 1 about paper 1 PYQs of 2024 in the previous video. If you have not checked it, go in the description box and you'll get the video. Okay, so let's discuss the syllabus first. And all the LU plus all the affiliated colleges have the same syllabus. Okay, so focus on this. Number 1 unit has social intellectual backgrounds of all this restoration, women's writing in 17th century, scientific rationalism and enlightenment, and then again enlightenment. Okay, so here we can see women's writing, one is very important. Then the enlightenment is also important as it's being repeated, so we can consider point number 3 very important. Okay, then prose, Mary Wollstonecraft's A Vindication of Rights of Women, chapter 1 and chapter 2. Only these chapters have to be read here. And also important to mark that all the ones being marked with asterisks are very important. That means you have to go for the detailed study, not just the text but the background, literary theories and criticisms attached to it, also about the author, what all contributions he did, about the movements, etc. Right? Then the ones which are not marked with asterisk, you can just go for the simple study of the text itself. That's it. Okay, or maybe the writer. That's it. Okay, now in prose, B part, Vindication of Rights of Women, we have discussed Search Roger at Church from Dirty Cowardly Papers, The Character of an Upright Man. All these three are not for detailed study. Then poetry, A Vindication, A Valediction Forbidding Mourning, The Good Morrow, Batter My Heart. Very important. All of these are marked in asterisk. John Milton's Paradise Lost is also marked in asterisk. Then we have Unit 3, which I consider very important. All of these three poems, To His Coy Mistress, Mac Flecknoe, and The Rape of the Lock. All these three are very important. So, if you are at the end preparing lastly for the examination, just few days to go, okay, so what you need to do is you can of course leave unit 1 B part, all right, and for unit 1 A part just go for number 2 and number 3 point. That's it, you will be good to go. And for the other parts marked with asterisk, unit 3 and unit 4, just do it very well. Sorry, unit 2 and unit 3 just do it very well. So what I all told you, which are very important at the end to prepare, that is unit 2 completely very well, unit 3 completely very well. Okay, and especially unit 3, the number point 1 and point 3, which are for detailed studies. Okay, so and unit 1 point A, number 2 and number 3. Okay, so if this much you are preparing, then you are good to go for the examination. Even if you're at the end, you can leave the other parts, but if you're preparing from right now, then of course go for all the asterisk one and simply text readings of the ones which are not an asterisk. Then unit 4, you have The White Devil, important, The Way of the World, asterisk marked. Number 5 is fiction, Daniel Defoe's Malfrantor, then Gulliver's Travel, and then Pamela. Okay, let's look towards the questions which were being asked in 2025, right? So why I discussed the syllabus with you first, because there are many students which are at the end finding the syllabus here and there. So it's very important to know that. And also the ones who already have the syllabus, once we have gone through it, and now we can analyze the paper very well, that what all I discussed were important and what all questions have actually come from them. Okay, so that's why discussing syllabus is very important here. Number 1 question is, write an essay on women's writing in the 17th century. As we have discussed syllabus right now, we know it is from unit 1. Okay, then number 2, write brief notes on the following: the character of an upright man and the salient feature of the restoration age. You can see the ones which are not marked with asterisk, direct questions to write short notes is asked, right, which is very simple if you have just gone through the text. Right, now number 3, write an essay on John Donne as a metaphysical poet. John Donne as a metaphysical poet, or metaphysical poetry, or write a note on metaphysical poets. These are the questions which can come from this. So just do prepare this. It is very important question. Number 4, write a brief description of hell in Milton's Paradise Lost, book 1. Number 5, write an essay on the rape of the lock as a social satire. Okay, rape of the lock, important. White devil, important. See, it was not Magdalene Astrid, I believe, but you can see it is important. The way of the world, which was Magdalene Astrid, is again important. So question 6, we have write an essay on significance of the title The White Devil. The title White Devil is very important. Why? Because the title itself is so paradoxical. Just see the white, which is being considered for white. When I say it, what does comes to your mind? It's like something very pure, very pious, okay, of good character maybe, right? Then you see the word devil, completely opposite, completely different. Devil is usually associated with black. So white and black, you can see that way, right? Completely opposite colors. We usually use that as contrast, okay? So the both words are completely opposite. That's why this title is very, very important here. Now, The Way of the World is one of the finest examples of restoration comedy. Elaborate. Discuss Small Frontiers as an early feminist novel. Number 9, write an essay on Pamela as an epistolary novel. What is epistolary novel? It is the novel or something which is written in letter format. Okay. Then 10, we have Gulliver's Travels. It's a primarily satire of British monarchy and imperialism. Comment. Okay. So these were all the 10 questions. Earlier they need to attend, I believe, 5. But now the pattern might be changed, like from question number 1, the 2 questions will be given and you have to attempt 1 in part 1, and then in the next part 2, maybe 8 questions will be given and you will have to attempt, okay, something like 3 questions. Okay, so this could be pattern or pattern could be this. Whatsoever, the questions which are going to come are going to remain the same way. All what we discussed in the syllabus, all we discussed in this particular paper. So we have got to know all what I've already told you in the syllabus part, that what all you can cover if you are at the urge you're at the very brink of just giving the paper, or only very few days are left. So all what is very important and you could cover and get very good marks still. Okay, so I hope you've got something from this video. If you have, do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because for other papers also you'll get the PYQs over here. Thank you.